So Danielle, when you pointed out that new is an adjective, can you tell me more about that adjective?
An adjective is the word that describes something. Because new is describing the crate that Wilbur was being loaded into.
New is describing the crate. And this sentence is from our read aloud. And what is happening in this sentence, just so we can refresh our memories? What is happening in this part of the book? Jaden?
Wilbur's getting loaded into the new crate that we built so you can go to the fair.
So he's going to the fair. Great. And I heard a lot of you gasp when Danielle said adjective because we have been talking a lot about adjectives. So we're going to come back to that after we're finished picking apart our sentence. Yuktha.
The pig is a common noun and it's replacing it for a proper noun and it's Wilbur's name.
Oh my goodness, great explanation. So pig was the common noun for the proper noun of Wilbur. Why do you think E.B. White decided to say the pig instead of Wilbur? Yuktha?
Because the whole story is about Wilbur
Mm-hmm.
and Charlotte, so he's the main character in that. If they keep repeating his name, then it might get too boring to just keep on saying it. It might not be.
Very good. I love the explanation that you gave with that word. Zachary.
That is capitalized.
That is capitalized. And Zach, can you point out what we have been saying about the beginning of the sentence?
It's supposed to be capitalized.
Very good. And we know that we always capitalize the beginning of the sentence. And so we typically don't say that in our grammar talk that all the time, but it is always good to remind ourselves. So thanks, Zach. Mitchell.
Was is a past tense.
Yes, that creates the sentence as being past tense. Camden.
Oh.
Yes, and Akash, do you want to help Camden expand on that since I feel like you have a lot to share with it?
Well, was helping the real verb loaded.
Uh-huh.
It was just, I think it's a helping word because it helps the real verb.
Helping verb that helps the verb of
Help.
loaded. Great, my sentence getting crazy. Ryan.
Loaded has a suffix.
Mm-hmm. And what is a suffix, Ryan?
It's something that goes at the end of a word.
And that suffix is
Ed.
ed. And when ed is added to a word, how does it change its meaning?
It makes it a past tense.
Good. Amy.
Is into a compound word?
Into a compound word? Yes. Yes, and what makes into?
Because it's two words
Uh-huh.
combined into one word.
N plus 2. Good. And Amir.
Is into a preposition.
Yes. And what does a preposition do?
It tells you where something is located.
It's also a preposition. Now let's steer our focus back to that adjective. Again, turn to the person next to you and tell them what an adjective does.
Describes a word. Okay. It describes something that is new.
Okay, back up here, please. I heard a lot of good conversation going on. So, we know that new in the sentence, as Danielle pointed out, is describing that crate. Could E.B. White have put an adjective anywhere else in this sentence? Is there another spot that E.B. White could have helped describe more? The pig was loaded into the new crate. Where else could an adjective have been added if she had gone and revised some more? Cassidy?
It could have been like the white pig was located.
So she could have put it before pig? Why?
Because pig is a common noun, and so you could describe it.
So it's a common noun, or even it's a noun, and you could have put an adjective there to describe it? Could we put anything else there besides white? Or an adjective anywhere else? Okay, Olive?
The pink
The pink pig was loaded into the new crate. Candace? The loving pig was loaded into the new crate. Jacob?
The spectacular pig was going into
The spectacular pig was loaded into the new crate. Amir? The big pig was loaded into the new crate. Great job. Why do authors add in adjectives? Parker?
To make their story more interesting.
Yes. To make your story more interesting. Nishtha?
Sometimes it can add voice to your sentence.
It adds voice to your sentence. Zachary?
Makes it stronger.
It does make it a lot stronger. Okay, Olive?
Sometimes it can be like more descriptive.
Yes. So I thought right now, it could be kind of like a power right, like we do. So I'm going to give you a noun, and you are going to list on your whiteboards as many adjectives as you can that describes that noun. I don't need help. Let's do teacher is your noun. I'll give you 30 seconds starting now. More seconds. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Caps on your markers. Now shift your body to face the person next to you. And compare some of your adjectives.
You go first.
I have smart, nice, silly, loving, nice, cute, intelligent, smart, happy, Good. We're done. That was
Okay, I'm really impressed by your awesome adjectives today. I just said an adjective in front of the word adjective, or awesome. So make sure in your writing, you're adding in a lot of adjectives to add that stronger voice. And in your reading, make sure today that you're noticing the adjectives that these authors are using to give you ideas. So go ahead and erase your boards and head back to your seat.